My name is Rebecca Powers with Sterling-Lancaster Community Television. I'm here at Animal Shelter Inc. in Sterling with Melissa Snitzer, the shelter manager. Today she's going to give us some things to consider before you adopt a pet.
This is Hobby. He's a male lab mix, about 4 months old. He's very friendly, active, curious, and he loves belly rubs. This is Bailey. She is a female terrier lab mix, about 3 months old. As you can see, she has some really cute coloring. She's a happy girl, loves to wag her tail. She is a tiny bit timid at first, but she opens up pretty quickly, and she loves to play with toys. This is Panopi. She is a female Sheltie Chihuahua mix, we're guessing. She is about 9 months old, very sweet girl, a little on the shy side. She is going to stay small and would probably love to be someone's lap dog. This is Frangelico. He's a male boxer terrier mix, about 3 months old. He's a little bit shy at first also. He's going to be a very active dog once he settles in somewhere though, and he loves to play with toys. This is Leo. He's a male 6-month-old lab mix. He's a very happy puppy, loves to play with toys, loves people and attention and being petted, and would make a great family pet.
So, Melissa, what can people take into consideration before adopting?
There are lots of things that people should think about when they're interested in adopting a pet. With a dog or a cat, there are some similar things and some things that are a little bit different. The number one thing to probably think about is the costs associated with adopting and owning a pet. Obviously, there is a cost associated in the very beginning with adopting. But there are also costs, say, if you've never had a pet before, with buying all the supplies that the animal will need, whether dog or cat. Also, if the animal is a puppy or a kitten, even though some vaccines and medical work has been done, they will probably need a little bit further medical care right in the beginning, right off the top, that you want to make sure that you're budgeting for. And then also, once you get the pet home, you want to think about things like time investment and exercise, and whether you have the correct or the appropriate amount of space for the pet that you're adopting. Things like training classes are an expense, and most puppies do benefit from going to some sort of training classes, even if you have had a dog before. Exercising the dog, whether it involves the time for walking the dog, or if you're thinking about potentially fencing in your yard or getting one of the underground fences, all of that can add up when it comes to expenses. And then even just regular vet visits when you have a pet, there's definitely a cost associated with that. Sometimes there are extra things that you need to tack on to your regular vet visit. And those costs can add up pretty quickly. So you want to make sure that that's not going to be a concern for you if you're taking a pet home, that you have maybe a little extra money set aside that is just your pet fund or something like that. Also, down along the road, larger medical expenses can come up once your animal starts getting to be in the senior years, or potentially before that if something unexpected happens and the dog or cat needs some type of surgery. You want to just make sure that you are kind of considering all of that before you agree to take that animal into your home and be the sole provider until the animal passes away. Another thing to consider is if you are traveling, the expense of daycare or boarding. If you don't have, say, a family member who can watch your pet while you're away, it's another thing to think about. And then also when you're adopting a pet, want to make sure that all of the entire family is in agreement about the same animal. For instance, at our shelter, we like for everyone in the family to come down and meet the pet so that everyone knows what they're getting into and everyone's on board and everyone can help out.